Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you're at, where you're located at. There's snow on the ground outside. Snow. It rained last night, and then a cold freeze came down, and now there's snow on the ground. Frigid outside. Oh, yeah, good morning out there. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Got up early. Something prompted me to get up and maybe, hey, Philip, hey man, I didn't know that was you on Honey Co's channel the other day when you was doing that horrible impersonation. Yeah, that was that was something else. Richard, a lot of people was making comments. I didn't know who that guy was. I yeah yeah I don't watch other people's channels to say like these other YouTubers. Um, I watched some like good YouTubers like just Thailanders, but not but yeah. But I thought this guy was like the person you was talking about. But that guy was a prick. And, oh, if that guy acts like the one you were talking about, but that guy is just a hole. So hopefully he don't really act like that. Maybe he does, but you did a good job. If he acts like that, it was about KFC. Yeah, and then earlier, yesterday, I got notified that Popeye he was talking about talking about me on somebody else's show. He was upset that I was letting people talking about him and Nico. He was very upset about that. That I was letting people talking about him and Nico on my show, and you I mean I told Nico if he wanted if Nico wants to come up on my show, or Popeye if he wants to come up on my show, you guys are more than welcome to come up. If you want to come up right now, you can come up. Don't hold back. Everybody's always welcome. Here's a link right now if you want to come up. Hey Fred, how you doing? Good morning, Phil. How you doing? It's morning time right now. It is 9:41 Central Time. It is cold outside. There was snow on the ground. Where's the beef? Um, Old Fat Slav Vlog is in Thailand right now. He was going on a water taxi this morning or this evening, whatever time it is in Thailand, and he's standing in line and he's trying to be funny, his kind of way of being funny, and he's acting like sheep, he's acting like a cow, and he's making doing mooing sounds, he's making animal sounds. I mean, he's not how do you say the word, most athletic looking person. His missus, I think she's a missus because the company that he keeps, you don't know if it's a female, you don't know if it's a male. So, um, why he, you don't know what kind of, you don't know what kind of gender he keeps because everybody knows, um, when once he switched that one time, you don't know what kind of, you don't know what he keeps now. So, um, she looks like a female from behind, but in front, just joking, big buddy. Just joking. Hey, Rich. Good day, mate. Hey, Rich. If you want to come up, I dropped a link. You don't have to show your face. You can just use your avatar, and you could come up and say hi to us. Uh, if you want to come up and say hi, everybody's welcome up on the bullpen. Everybody is welcome to give their free speech. Just don't be a complete ass when you're talking. We have 7 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us. But yeah, he was making animal sounds. At least I think it was him, or maybe it was his girlfriend making cow sounds. Thought I heard a cowbell. Going back and forth. Man, thought I seen a border collie, um, herding everybody in the line. Keeping everybody moving ahead. Front row, gotta be in the front row. Honeyco, what's going on, my dear? Welcome to the bullpen. Uh, Come on up, Honeycomb. If Honeycomb comes up, I know somebody will follow. Honeycomb, we're just talking about you. Well, we're kind of talking about not really her, just talking about that. We're talking about you, Philip. Ah, that's all right. But yeah, pretty funny. But yeah, but yeah, it's okay to be talked about, but when 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 you make a complete um, jackass about yourself, there's a difference, you know. Like Bama, um, there's a difference, you know. Texas chicken, never had it. Looks good, maybe. I think chicken is chicken. I mean, it just depends on how you eat it. You know what I mean? Some people like it in a certain way, just like barbecue. You know, barbecue is barbecue. Yeah, you know. The court date is coming up. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That's going to be interesting. Wonder what's going to happen on Tuesday. Tuesday's the 15th. Wonder who's going to show up on that date. Frank, Bama. If there's going to be any spectators gonna be there. It's going to be a full courthouse, standing room, invitation only. Or is it going to be an open courtroom? You have a lot of Rich says, well, I guess I can. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got up early. I knew it was going to rain out. We had some indication that it was going to snow out today, but got up early when a crack of dawn. Looked out the window. I go, damn. Yes, I could unhook my computer and take it outside, but that means I got to re-hook up everything. That's just a lot of work. I got my computer is hooked up to a lot of a lot of stuff, and it's just a lot of work to not a lot of work, just I don't want to unhook up these main main connections. Yeah, if you eat, yeah, you gotta be careful about when you're cooking food. Chicken, you gotta cook chicken completely thorough. Kids are outside sledding. We got big hills here. Going down to the lake, and, and you gotta be careful. The lake don't freeze. Our lake, it's not that cold out. Be careful. What is this about that? Oh heck, I still got my bottles. I don't drink those. My those Crown Royal. I got two of those Crown Royal bottles. Batman's going. I'll drink those. I got a some subscriber. He sent me those bottles. I'm saving them for a special day, or special occasion. But I got the glass. Took the glass out. So I thought the glass was kind of cool looking. Are you a big? I like that Popeye chicken. KFC and Popeye are both good. Here in Kentucky, they're both very popular. Do they have Popeye here in Kentucky? I mean, in Australia. Hmm. Just a moment. Yeah, I'm not joking. I still got those bottles. Yeah, I don't joke about that I don't drink them. I don't need to lie. That's one thing you don't I don't need to do is lie. Always tell the truth, because one day if you get caught lying, people are gonna say, "Oh, you're just lying." Always always tell the truth. Oh, what about the local restaurants? Ah, if you want to eat good chicken, just eat at home. Yeah, but mom and pop restaurants, they have probably to be the best home barbecue restaurants. Just a moment. There we go. There's number one. And no. See that, Philip? Still, still unbroken. Batman's going, damn, man. Don't waste it. Just give it to me. What the hell? Just give it to me. Bolo. Bolo Young. What's going on? Long time, man. Yeah, give that to Bama for Christmas, huh? Got 13 people watching. Thank you guys. Smash that like button. Boom, boom, boom. Smash that like button, you guys. Moo. Come on, boy. Moo. Watching, watching those two cows. The that cow and that heifer. And then listen to Václav saying he's saying everybody's just jealous of you. Yeah, keep 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 telling your honey if everybody's jealous. I think honey number one was a lot prettier than honey number eight. At least they all were female except that he she. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man, I don't know. So what are you doing, Philip? Have I tried Crown Royal Black? I think I tried Crown Royal Black when I was in the Philippines. I was at a birthday party. I also tried Apple, Crown Royal Apple. That was pretty good. Go Bubble. Good morning to you. Try. You don't like it's too sweet. I always like sweet. All my alcohols I used to like was sweet. The legend himself,
It's Big Kevin, no bull.
Big E. Where you at?
Abu Dhabi.
Oh,
You ever been there?
no.
My 5-star hotel.
Of course, just like that Mr. Moo
No, what is it?
Miss,
Seeing
I was watching Mr. Moo, and yeah, he was making animal noises. Moo. Or was that his girlfriend was making the animal noises? I wasn't sure which one was doing the mooing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I
Oh,
wanted. I wasn't around for that. I guess.
yeah, you were. You just don't want to admit it.
I was traveling today.
You know that I know that you know. That's all. How
Hello,
you
little
doing?
sister, and hi, Rich. Hmm.
So what are you doing over the Middle East?
I was in Israel for about a week. Had one of the best trips ever there,
Oh,
and then now I'm here in Abu Dhabi for a few days, and then back to Saudi. So Netherlands, Belgium, then Israel. Now here, I'm like a $3 whore. I get around.
just getting that passport.
Richard Lee Rogers, what's happening? And John,
Hey, Richard. Yeah, I made a mistake and woke up my buddy Blue John.
in Bakersfield. What time is it over
Yeah,
there? 6
I
a.m.
keep on forgetting. He's 4 hours behind me.
So see the chat at the same time. Okay, well,
Are you behind me or are you ahead of me?
it's 7 something here. I think. Like what? Let me see. 8 o'clock, 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
I wish you could see the view. The ocean's right there, and then the city's right over on this side. I don't know if you can see.
See the lights.
It's really cool because if you look out this way, let me see if I can show you. Might be too dark, but if you look straight ahead, that's the ocean, and then over here is the city side. Yeah, it's probably too dark to see. I don't know what you guys can see. You can probably see the lights over there.
The lights look nice.
Yeah. Everything's bigger than life in the Emirates. Well, whoever's been here. Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
So I take it you could drink there.
You can drink here in a 5-star hotel, a real 5-star hotel, not a 1-star that you're calling a 5. You can drink. Now, I think that they've loosened it up in Abu Dhabi. So Dubai, you still have to have, it's restricted. They have different laws there, even though it's the same country. It's only an hour. I think it's about an hour drive from here, but they have totally different laws, different princes and everything like that. What's new with you, man?
Well, doing good, man. Taking my shots, losing weight, working out.
Thank you, Timmy and Richard. Nice to see you too. Yeah, it's good. You look really good, dude. I want to give a special mega love shout out to Nico, my buddy Nico. Nico, his last name is Experience. I'm
Yeah,
standing in solidarity with Nico. Okay, go on the record. I don't know why they're going after him, but it's like open season on Nico for some reason.
I invited him to come up on my show the other day, and he didn't come up. I also Popeye. I understand he said that I was allowing people to um, badger him and Nico on my show the other day, but you know I didn't know that people was badgering them on my show. They were always welcome to come up on my show anytime. Oh, and he's still here.
Okay, I sent him a message. So why are they going after Nico?
I don't have a clue. I don't know why they're going after Popeye either. I like Popeye. I I don't have a problem with neither person. I always like Nico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, John S. Nico's a good dude. Don't listen to what the couple dipshits say about him. He's a good guy. Salt of the earth. So what's new on YouTube? Did Ricky Drama go after you? Is that why you're doing this show?
Well, Ricky Drama says he's going to do a 1 hour show bashing me. I said, go do it. Because he's going to reveal me. I said, well, whatever. I don't know how he's going to reveal. What he's going to reveal. People have been trying to do that for years.
Oh my gosh. What more could possibly be said about you?
I don't know. He said I'm an e-beggar and um,
You're an e-beggar, but didn't he put out PayPal's and coffee links?
I don't know.
It's always funny how people are most offended about e-begging are the biggest e-beggars. I guess they just want all the money for themselves. Support their lifestyle.
I was gonna say, didn't he get more money than me? At least my money goes to my kids. You know, all the money that I ever get does go to my kids. I mean, I here, look at it. I even get my receipts, Biggie. I got my receipts right here. I mean, say where my money goes to on my Western Union. I got right here telling everybody where my shit goes to. So fuck you guys.
Well, I find it funny. Every time I've helped you, they say, why do you want to give money to Kevin? I said, where I spend my money is my own fucking business. Do I tell them not to buy hookers and booze every day? No. I'll spend it where I want to spend it.
I was just showing everybody somebody sent me alcohol and I still got the alcohol. I mean, this was over 6 months ago, and I still got it. Look at
Biggie
this.
after the takedown, Big Shot
Still got it.
takedown. Yeah,
Isn't that ridiculous?
yeah. But point is, what people spend their money on is their own business. I will answer his question on the one point with Bama. At least Bama's honest. He says he's going to use it for cigarette and booze. I mean, he's
Richard
truthful
said
about it.
Crown Royal is not bad. It's not. I like Crown Royal, but my uncle said no drinking in the house, so I gotta honor the rules. I got a lock on my door, but they said no, so no means no. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But Kevin, you're an adult. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, just do it. You can't do it,
Do it,
but
baby.
you could just have a glass, and but they don't know.
Ricky needs an enemy in his life. Well, yeah, a lot of. The thing is, he's so desperate for attention. All he has to do is just come up with a new person to demonize. But who gives a rat's ass what Ricky Drama has to say? Give me a break. Or Frank or any of them. Why would anybody care at this stage? At first, he was entertaining. I agree, but
Well,
why would anybody give a shit?
he's a little bit more entertainer than some of these guys. I'm talking
Yeah.
about Frank compared to Ricky Drummer.
Well, yeah. At least he goes out and does shit. That's rare on YouTube, but there must be a lot of lonely people that just hate, who are so lonely. They need somebody like him to pat them on the head and give them some kind of recognition or something. I don't know. It's very strange. Why would anybody care what anyone on YouTube thought of? It's so stupid. Even you're way too sensitive to this shit.
I am not. Why you say that?
Big E funding someone to take out Big Shot? No, I wouldn't waste 2 pennies to take him out. What could I possibly do
Take
to him
take take him to the petting zoo.
that he hasn't already done to himself? When you're drunk every damn day of your life and you're with hookers every day, you're going to have a lot of problems. So I don't have any interest in taking anybody out. I'm busy with my life. Don't have much time for YouTube. So what's up, Philip?
Philip.
Never felt quarrel. Oh, Americans are disasters. You're right. That's one thing I can tell you when I travel around. They're much more unified everywhere, it seems like. There's a lot of problems everywhere, though. Like, I was driving all over Israel. I was driving this week. They've been fighting for so long that there's a hard edge there. You know what I mean? A lot of nice people, but there's some seriously combative ones as well. It's not just Americans. That's why I like the Netherlands. It's so chill. It's unbelievable. Oh, you should go there, Kevin.
Yeah.
You'd love the Netherlands. If you can handle the cold. It's
Well, the cold is. You could adapt. Because you just put layers of clothes on. Summertime
Yeah,
is okay.
yeah, it's an adoption, but there's a whole bunch of really cool places to go. The idea that it can only be the Philippines, they only say that because it's the only place they can get a girl. It's all about the chicks.
But how are the people though?
Fantastic. Friendliest people, man. All up and down in Netherlands, and
Cost of living is okay.
it's not bad there. Not bad. It's not like cheap like living in the hillbilly areas of Kentucky, but
What the
it's
hell does that mean?
well, you got two United States, right? You got the coast like California, New York, and the
Florida,
prices are they're exorbitant. But then you got places like Kansas and Kentucky. The prices are a fraction of what they are on the coast.
Mississippi's pretty cheap. Arkansas,
Yeah, yeah, they're cheap, and that's what I'm saying. So if you want to live in the countryside in Netherlands, it's cheap. If you want to live in Amsterdam or The Hague or some of the more cities, it's just like living in, you know, New York or LA. It's all relative. Everything costs. It's the same thing. If you want to live in Makati, if you want to live in Makati or Cebu in a condo, it's going to cost you
yeah.
60 to 80,000 a month, 100,000 a month. If you want to live in the province, it might cost you 5,000 a month. I don't understand it either, Lato. I've had my two best months work-wise I've had in 10 years. So it's been blowout months, and I don't have any time to play their games, Lato. So all this attack. Those guys have nothing else to do with their life, so they create the drama, and then people buy into it. They take the bait.
Well, plus he wants to be the next big YouTuber.
He had his day in the sun with that, but it's no one. It's hard to live down some of the things that have happened, with him. But he's bored. He's an old guy. He's 50
Yeah,
years old. Has nothing to do. Nothing to do every day. Scam the government or whatever. However, he gets money, and then you know,
his spotlight is off, and he wants to get some more light on him.
yeah. After his ladyboy thing,
Well,
he had to create a new distraction. Maybe you and Nico and Popeye are that distraction. I don't get it on the Nico thing though. Nico is a great guy. I don't get it at all. He's a war vet. He's a hero. He got injured in battle. Um, Wounded warrior. I mean, I don't understand why those guys would go after him at all. It makes no sense.
besides being jealous, maybe.
Yeah, he's down there getting some Colombian chicks. He's got Lynn waiting for him over in Canadian. She's cute as a button. What the fuck?
Well, again, people get mad when they can't get what somebody else has.
People get mad at people who can get real people and don't have to purchase them like a side of French fries. You were drugged. Why don't you come on up, Philip Janik, and tell us the story, buddy? I haven't heard from you for it's been a while.
You
A
were
week or two.
drugged. Drugged by what?
He was given a roofie, and that made him go and put his tongue down a man's throat. I was drugged too in Amsterdam. I took magic mushrooms and marijuana.
Yeah, but you yourself, you did that to yourself, though.
I did. I experimented on myself. But that's why I'm glad. I'm glad I did it too, because I knew I wasn't going to get addicted to anything. I just don't have that type of personality. So it was good. I don't mind doing stuff like that once in a while.
I never did that.
I never did either.
And I never banged myself.
Well, if you banged yourself, you'd have to have one enormous cock, wouldn't you?
Not talk about jab myself.
Oh,
You know what I
And
was talking about.
no, I didn't. I really didn't. I
Oh,
wasn't sure. I'm out of touch, man. You know, I was driving. I normally don't drive, but uh, oh hi. Can I get one more of those two, please? Sure. Thank you so much. Um, I was driving all week from Haifa, which is in northern Israel, all the way to the southern border with Jordan, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. It's about 5 hours, and I normally don't drive. I don't drive in the Philippines. I have a driver, so this is a little bit stressful. Do you drive, Kevin?
yeah. I used to have a 928.
No, not used to. You currently drive. Can I get one more of those
No,
Stella?
not now. I have a I can't I have a bad right eye, so I have a depth of field problem.
It's wild, dude. You're driving in Israel,
What
and
side of the road do you guys drive on? Just like here in the U.S. or
yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. Most of the world's like the U.S. There's a few
oh,
exceptions: Malaysia, Singapore,
Thailand,
Thailand, and then
Hong Kong?
yeah, and then you've got England, Australia, New Zealand. That's about it. Most of the rest of the world drives on the
What
U.S.
about Japan? Yeah,
No,
Japan. Same, yeah, opposite side, right? Just like Hong Kong.
I don't remember offhand, but Korea's on the right side.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember they saying that they had to switch the steering wheel back on the other side when they bring the cars to the Philippines.
Israel. I'm sorry. In Australia, I drove. I mean, I had to get used to that. You're doing U-turns and everything like that. It's all backwards. So I was like all frozen the first day. But I actually enjoy not driving too. I don't want to drive in the Philippines, man. Ricky drugs, claiming all night he can put. Oh no, these guys do lady boys all the time, Lotto. They got so much shit about it that they now suddenly are coming up with a new narrative to try to deflect it. But I saw the video. I've never seen him so enthusiastic in my life for a female. If he's gay, he's gay. But bi, whatever. Problem is, 99% of his audience has never been to Thailand or the Philippines, so they hang on the every word. They think, "Oh, that's a life I really want. I want to go there," and it's a pretty lonely life for most. How's your kids, buddy? I heard that they're doing really well.
Yeah,
Pearl and
Star. My youngest daughter's playing tennis.
I love tennis, man. Tennis is one of my favorite things to play.
My Star's playing volleyball. They're doing very good.
I mean, I heard your son just had his birthday, right?
Richard did October 25th. Kevin's gonna have his birthday February 1st. But then mine's on February 23rd. So yeah, I do expect a gift on my birthday. So
You expect it, huh?
sure,
What do you want for your birthday?
no strippers.
A hooker?
Yeah,
Oh, they got a bar nearby here, dude. I'm not going to show it tonight, but maybe tomorrow. They have more hookers than they have more prostitutes than any bar I've ever seen in my life right here in Abu Dhabi.
really?
Mm-hmm.
From what country?
Well, the bar that I'm talking about, they have about 150, 160 girls. They're separated by country. So there's a China section, a Philippine section, a Russian section, an Africa section, and then you go to the region that you want. There's a shitload of street walking hookers from Ghana and Nigeria here. It's unbelievable.
Huh?
I'll go out in the street maybe tomorrow and just walk around, show it.
The Philippines?
You wouldn't think it would be here. Oh yeah, Filipina prostitutes are everywhere here in UAE. Most of the girls I met here that were prostituting they had real jobs and then they were doing it as a sideline to make extra money.
Kind of like moonlighting.
Yep. So if you think of a place like Abu Dhabi or Dubai or Doha, Qatar, if you think of it as like the Arab world, you're missing it. It's so liberal here; it's ridiculous. It's actually easier to get it here than it is probably even in Thailand.
Yeah, but is it expensive though?
It's all relative. They make a lot more here. You know, you have to look at it like how much is a girl in the Philippines? Let's say 3,000 pesos, $60, something like that, right?
Yeah.
You have to look at it in relation to their local, purchasing power. So they make $100,000 a year here. They only make $5,000 a year in the Philippines. It's easier for them to buy one here. That's not my thing, but I'm just telling you how it works. Ricky has good advice on how to set up life in Thailand. Oh, I don't know. Is that good advice? Yeah, I had to bounce from city to city, girl to girl, lady boy to lady boy. If that is appealing, then listen to it. To me, I'm not feeling it whatsoever. I don't want to live that lifestyle. I've lived in the Philippines for 8 years, 10 years of my life total. Traveled all over the world. I don't want to follow his style at all. No appeal to that at all for me. I don't really care what he does though. If he wants to stick his tongue down ladyboys' throats, that's his business.
Or other places where he's gonna stick it.
Yeah, whatever turns him on, man. If he wants to shoot heroin in his arms and suck ladyboys' dicks, I mean, it wouldn't bother me one bit. I don't care what I do. I really don't. I don't give 1 second of my life to think about what is Kevin doing right now. Is he doing something weird or something? It just doesn't pop into my head. I don't care what Ricky Drama does. All that 5-star lifestyle. 99% of his audience doesn't have any money. They're just sitting in a closet in a room somewhere. He wants to
Yeah,
rub
well,
it in
I've
and
never seen a
humiliate.
5-star hotel that he's been in.
No, he's lying about it. He's exaggerating. But these guys are so desperate. They live vicariously through him and think, oh my gosh, that's the life. I could leave the United States and live like that out of a backpack. Really? Is that what you want? Fuck. If that's what you want, go for it. I I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think people are very happy with that. If he was happy, he wouldn't be freaking out all the time, attacking everybody all the time, slapping people from behind.
Half the time he talks, he looks like he's gonna cry. His eyes are all bloodshot and teary-eyed.
Of course, if you gotta get drunk every damn day of your life to survive, you're not a very happy person. But regardless, I don't care what he does because it's his life. If that's what makes him happy, I just know it wouldn't make me happy. What's up,
How,
Janet?
how's your family members doing? How's April doing?
One of my daughters, it's her birthday today, and I had to miss it. Sadly, I'll have to celebrate it. They went all out, and I watched a lot of it on the cam. But so I'm technically in an LDR at the moment. April's doing awesome though. They're all going to move to Europe, probably. So December and January, so we're going to be living in the Philippines. The rest of the time, we're probably going to be living in Europe. That's the plan, at least. God willing.
Hi, two. What is this? Is that what the Mormons? Oh, goodbye.
The Mormons, yes. Kevin and I have the same hero, Brigham Young. And for you, Kevin, before there was ever any of these guys, you were already living in the Philippines for 13 years. You've already experienced it. You know what I mean?
Who is this Hi two? Is he just another clown?
Um, you haven't seen him before? He's usually pretty good.
Oh, I don't know. He sounds like another whiner.
He just stirred it up a little bit. But yeah, you lived in the Philippines for 13 years. You had your experiences.
A lot of, I mean, only a few bad experiences. 90% were great.
You got your two kids out of it.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, heck, my kids is my pride and joy. I mean, my kids are healthy. My kids going to very good schools. My kids are athletic. My kids are like 3 times bigger than all the other kids. My kids are treated like rock stars. I mean, damn. Uh,
Lotto, on that note, I'm married. I got married to a Philippine. I live in the Philippines. I have little children. I love my life. I have lots of friends, lots of female friends. I would never want that lifestyle those guys are pushing. They seem like the saddest dudes I've ever met in my life. Yeah, I think, no, he didn't forget his Eskimo kids. He just mentioned them.
I know like I said, the guy's a clown. I talk to my kids all the time.
Well, I do want to say one more time, people who are attacking Nico, I don't understand that at all. There's a guy that served the country, got wounded in battle. He's a great guy. He seems like he's really close to his kids. He's been in the
Oh,
Philippines, Thailand, Colombia. He's not like just a talker who's never going to show up.
Goodbye, hi too. Yeah, Passport TV. Another long time person.
Passport
How you
TV
doing,
is
my
cool.
friend? Welcome back to the bullpen.
I always love Passport TV's uploads.
Yeah, he's another good YouTuber.
Him and Rich Wong are sort of similar. They always make funny uploads.
Top shelf, top
Hmm.
shelf YouTuber.
He's definitely number one on the funny side when he wants to be.
Well, he's always been good to me, so that's why he's top shelf. He lives in Romania. He got a very nice looking um wife. His daughters are beautiful.
Everyone's pretty from that part of the world. Have you ever been back there, Kevin?
Yeah,
Russia,
no,
Romania, Bulgaria? No?
no, but I mean, all European women are beautiful.
I don't know. And there's
Oh,
some are
well,
more than
I
others.
mean, I mean,
I remember the first time I went to Russia, I was expecting like somebody from the East German speed skating team or something, something you don't want to see. And they were all different, very different than that. Very pretty. And then, of course, Romania and Bulgaria, both.
Romanian women are hot. Carlos said.
Carlos, Charles, they are they are hot, man. And so are the Russian ones. I mean, I was gonna move to Russia at one time, long time ago. This is back in the Yeltsin era.
Boris,
Yeah,
Boris, Rocky. I always think of Bowinkle.
yeah, Lotto. Let me just tell you that lifestyle of different hookers every day and getting drunk, being alone in a room. Don't buy it. It's not a good lifestyle. If somebody wants to do that, more power to them. But when you settle down and you find the love of your life, even if it takes you 10 years, it's worth it. I can't even imagine not having April in my life. It took me a long time before I finally settled down. But I'm so
Oh, I
glad
like
I took the
April. She's
time.
nice
April's
lady.
the best of all time, dude. She's like a one in a million. You've been returned to Russia. Well, I am going to be going back to Russia if I can get in. I'm going to be taking a swing Bolo Young up there in March, starting in Hamburg, Germany. I'm going to be going up to Norway and then Finland. And the last time I went to Finland, I went into St. Petersburg, which is not that far. But I've been all over Russia. I've been to Nizhny Novgorod and Tver. Oh, where else have I been? Of course, Moscow. I liked it there. I traveled all over the Russian countryside. It's very beautiful, very rich, green. So if you're there in the summertime, it's an amazing experience. It's not fun in the winter, of course.
Well, if you're from that area, it is. But
I don't like it.
yeah,
I'm going to try to negotiate a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, I think the ceasefire should be don't give up, keep fighting them back, make them experience massive casualties until the point that they think twice before going out and starting a war again. All that war shit, so tiring. Fucking America and then in Afghanistan for 20 years and just sick. Someone's got to be in charge, I guess. From what I've seen through all my travels, There has to be somebody in charge. I guess it's best to have America in charge, but they make a lot of mistakes, also.
Yeah, but don't let Biden be in charge.
Well, he kicked butt on the midterms. I mean, he did better than any president, sitting president, and practically in U.S. history in the midterm election. Republicans, you know, didn't make it happen. You know, people say whatever they want to say. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but still, the U.S. is still the best place to be. It's still the country to be in. There's no place that's at that level. Philip Janik. People are brain dead. That's right, Gogo Bobo. People are fucking stupid, man. Just following people. The whole phenomenon with bloggers, with people that feel disaffected, feel like they're left out of the American dream, they're stuck in a closet somewhere. They look to clowns to live their life through, and it's a sad thing. Go out and make your own life. Don't live your life through a bunch of losers. Can't fix the stupid U.S. elections. Well, it can't. But, you know, got to look at it on the positive side. The U.S. has what, 3% unemployment. It's still the place to be. If you're a young person starting out and you're just getting started,
Hey,
you have a
Biggie, I
great
got a
idea.
phone call coming in. I'm gonna get
Right.
off for a moment. I'm
Right.
gonna be silent, but keep on
Okay.
going.
Okay. You know, if you're gonna just be starting out, I mean, I'm here in Abu Dhabi right now. It's super wealthy, but it's still not the same. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, they're great places. They're fun. I was in Israel all week, Netherlands before that. I like it all. I love it. We're going to be living in the Netherlands, but it's still not the same as the U.S. I live my life through Frank. uh, I've been so busy, go between trade shows and just I had breakout months lately. I mean, I've had the biggest months I've had in years. So I haven't had any time at all. I've been working sometimes 13, 14 hours a day between trade shows, going with meeting clients, looking at different people that we're hiring and recruiting. You wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're not done till 10. You don't have time for Barry and Frank. Even if I had time for it, it's so predictable. Did you ever deal with anyone from Jersey with your company? Company Whipple. I don't know that company. But yeah, we do a lot with New Jersey. New Jersey is the research capital, the Golden Triangle between Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. So a lot of the pharmaceutical companies that I deal with were located there. I'm directly dealing with Merck and Bristol Myers right now. So I'm less involved in New Jersey, but northern New Jersey was, used to be the research capital of the United States. Yeah, there's a big place there, and then the other one would be in San Diego. San Diego has everything from Novartis, Scripps, R.W. Johnson. List goes on and on of research places right there in La Jolla. Black Dave, what's up? Janik, why did you try to act like a black man? Because he wasn't thinking, probably. The HHV is the highest in Thailand and rising. Well, I was very promiscuous, Lotto. Very promiscuous. I banged everything I could get my hands on at one point, but I took precaution. But once you found the right person, I dialed in, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful thing. And my daughter just had her 5th birthday today, and it's one of those sad things that I had to miss. But I'm going to make up for it when I get back. Thank you, Black Dave. Appreciate that. But yeah, I definitely can tell you that if you're looking at relationships, you're better off not settling for somebody. Don't be so eager and desperate. Take your time, take trips, let people call you a playboy. But when you find a person,
Everybody's desperate sometimes.
We're all desperate times, but when you find that magic person, like I did with April, you'll never go back the other way. You couldn't think of it. You found that pot of gold. So, but don't settle for anybody, and then don't be like these guys that are super dad, insta dad. Yeah, they jump in with women with multiple kids. They're I don't want to name names. I could tell you a few of them right now that just, it's so painful to see. They're so eager to kiss the girl's ass that, it's the saddest thing I've ever seen. You don't have to be desperate. You can take your time. You can find the right person. I really hope this Lynn down in Canadian is the right person for Nico. She's cute. She's pretty hot. I mean, if I was single, I would go for her myself. I'd love to see Nico end up with somebody who's really the right woman for him. Let's see what we got here. Black Day, Phil Jan, do you think it's funny? Yeah, he probably shouldn't have done that. Probably was trying to be funny, but doesn't understand that it's not funny to certain people. This stuff is dazzling. Is there? Can I get one more, or is it too late? Philip is acting black because he's hung like a horse. No, that would be me. When you have a huge cock, it can be a burden because you have people that want to try it out. I got a lot of referrals that way. But Philip is just being stupid. I'm sure he regrets it. Thank you. I think we should be in a post-racial world, especially if you're thinking of dating people in the Philippines or Thailand. We have to get race out of the equation. What do you think, Kevin? I'm so post-racial. I have biracial children, and when I see,
I got biracial kids.
I just don't care about it anymore. I'm so tired.
I'm biracial.
I just believe everywhere people are people, And so trying to draw distinctions or have where we're separating each other based on race is just a huge mistake.
I think most people are biracial today.
Yeah. Yeah, Sweeto was
But
very the boss character, Philip, but it was probably in bad taste. I think you have to put yourself in the position of people who have been discriminated against that way. It's probably not the probably wasn't a good move, but it doesn't mean you can't be
hmm.
cool with you and forgiven and all that. But I think you can admit that it was probably not a good idea. So, Kevin, have you been talking to any girls specifically on YouTube or privately on
Yeah,
dating sites? Who?
I talked to a couple of girls offline. Well, yeah, online, but yeah,
Do they do? Is that from a dating site?
no.
Well, where do
That,
you
that
know them
I
from?
met like on my show, and then I just carried it off of it.
Is that Maria Rosario de la Pena?
Oh no no no.
Come
But
on. Who do you like, man? Who do you like right now? Is anybody that you can go public
no,
with?
I don't believe in kissing and telling.
Oh,
But
come on. Well,
oh,
Passport TV, I'm a big Nico fan.
no, I like Nico. Oh yeah yeah. You know, Nico's a good guy. He got a big heart.
Um, I'm going to pay for part of his trip. I'm pledging a certain amount.
His airfare or his trip.
His trip.
Hmm.
So he needs, I don't know how much I'm going to give, but I'm going to, once he gets ready to do it, I'll probably give him, 500 bucks. I don't like to see people who are doing absolutely nothing wrong being attacked that way. Not only is he doing nothing wrong, but for goodness sakes, he's a war veteran who got injured in combat. If anybody should be taken care of financially by the government or by donations, it should be that. I'm all supporting guys who got injured in combat. Not just any guy who served, but somebody who actually had their vehicle blow up and he had nerve damage and all kinds of damage to his head. That's the kind of guy I want to support. Not some fucking disgusting drunk who likes ladyboys.
Gogo Bobo needs money for gummy bears.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be nice with you, Philip. Of course, I'm gonna be very nice with you, but I think you made a mistake in doing that impersonation. You should just own it and say it was wrong and then move on from it.
Well, I got upset at him just because I didn't know who he was, and it caught me off guard, and yeah, it just because I came in and I said hi, and the guy said, "Oh, I blocked that big Kevin." I said, "Who in the fuck is this guy?"
Dating in YouTube is a big mistake, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, what's happening?
I know who you are, Bruce. It's been a while. What happened to the old Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce is
How's it?
from Australia, right?
New Zealand.
Or, or New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah, Bruce gives me some dineros. He's okay.
See you later, Passport TV. Yeah, he's okay. It's good. It's a little conspiratorial.
Yeah, I remember him. He's okay.
You remember what his name used to be, right?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Just a
go ahead and
moment.
pick that up.
Oh, Swiss Thailand is calling me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, just a moment.
There's Big Kevin. He's on the line right now. Yeah, I know it was, Philip. I know your heart's in the right place, but we live in a world where going out Jolson is probably not the smartest move. Now, with that said, we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and say, oh, okay, everything you do is bad. No. But that's probably pushing it. So, Philip, have you been getting laid over there in Thailand? Biggie, see my post above, okay? Might have missed it. Oh, seek a normal, yeah. No, on that note, Lotto, I'm not saying you shouldn't be with someone with kids. I'm saying that you should know your own limitations. So, like when I first moved to the Philippines, I had said if I met somebody who had a kid and the father was not in the life of the kid was really young, like 2 or 3, and I could raise that kid and that kid would know me as their dad, then I could accept that. But if the kid was like older, like a teenager, in their father's life, me to try to come in and be like a dad to that kid would be pretty tough. Or if there was many kids. If you're going to accept a woman with a kid, you have to raise that kid as if it's your child, in my opinion. And if I didn't think I could do that, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to the kid. So you have to know your own limitation, what you can give, what you can endure, and for the sake of the kid. So I had a parameter with that. And I have biological children. April and I have 3 children. So I am legally married. I got married in the Philippines. I didn't go to another country. And it's like the greatest marriage I could ever imagine. But I was dating girls for 10 years. I didn't just like show up and say, oh, okay, let's get married. Boy young. Speak for yourself, Black Baby. You cannot. Well,
17 people in the house. Thank you, guys. Smash that like button.
I'm with Black Dave on this one. I like Philip, and I've been friends with him for a long time, but I don't think it's a wise choice to do that type of skit. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be friends with him. I'll still be friends with him. I'll be a supporter. But see, just like with Kevin, or I did something stupid, Kevin probably knows me enough that he could say, hey, you did something stupid. If you're friends with somebody, you can be able to say that to them and try to correct them lovingly. I
Just,
disagree with
just,
what I've done
just
it.
walk off.
Yeah. On the
Yeah,
other side of the coin,
but
though,
first you got to own it, and then you got to walk it off.
yeah, the other side of the coin is YouTube is like the most politically correct place on earth. Everyone's hypersensitive. I don't think this is a case of that. I think it's just not a good idea to do that type of a skit. On most things, though, we should be able to talk freely about anything. Big Kev. No, I think that we all, Big Black Dave, think that Philip shouldn't have done that. But he's a great guy. Sometimes great guys make mistakes. And you're a great guy. You're a cool guy, Black Dave. So I think Philip's just trying to be humorous and backfired a little bit. I don't think that it's any more right for black comedians to make fun of white people than white people make fun of black people. I think we should get past racial issues. People are people. If you're an atheist and you believe that we all evolved and had no God, then maybe you can make a case. But
Yeah, but I don't believe in doing racial in impressions because it's not politically correct anymore.
no, I don't either.
And
I'm not
and
a
I
fan
I'm
of it.
not killing anybody. I mean,
I don't believe in
because
doing it even privately, though. Like, because I've dated people from all over of every race. I mean, I don't give a shit what color somebody is. Yeah, I'll take one more. Can you take that too? Yeah, I'm done with that. Where did you say you were from again?
Myanmar.
Oh, Myanmar. Okay.
oh,
Yeah, one more. Can you say can you say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Okay. This is a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's live. 18,000 people are watching right now. Philip, I don't believe you're racist. I don't believe that for a second. I just think it was in poor taste, but I don't think you're racist at all. Very human.
yeah,
Weird,
yesterday there was a black lady. She needed help. I was at Walmart, and she couldn't reach some products on the top shelf, and she was talking to another lady, and she couldn't reach it. And I was down the lane some, and I overheard, and she said she needed a step ladder, and I just walked up, and I said, "Can I help?" And she looked at me, and she said, "Oh, I'll just go get a worker." And I said, "No problem. I'll be happy to help." She goes, "Really?" And I go, "Sure." And I assisted, and she goes, "Well, I need four of these boxes, and I need another four of another kind." And I go, she goes, "Don't worry about it. I'll just go get some a worker." And I go, "No, I'll be happy to help you." And I went and I couldn't reach two of them, so I used my phone, and I got the two boxes. But I went out of my way to give her a hand, and she was very grateful. but I didn't mind helping somebody. And my aunt was behind me, and she overheard me. I didn't know she was behind me, and she was very kind of little bit shocked that I helped her, and she said that I was very kind. And like I said, I wasn't kind. I was just helping my fellow person.
Yeah, people. I mean, that's it. Helping your fellow man. That's all there is to it. I mean, you have children. Like, you don't care about those type of issues, right?
Well,
They're your
I
kids.
expect somebody to help my mom, or I expect somebody to help me if I needed help. I don't care if I'm black, yellow, or pink.
Yeah. So tiring, man. Bullshit.
And
If you're gonna,
the other day, there was a person. She was this elderly person. She was in one of those drivable shopping carts, and I was in front of her, and she she was trying to unload her shopping cart, and I helped her, and she was very grateful that I helped her, and you know I always believe in helping other people, even though nobody's asking me. You just help
yeah,
somebody just to help somebody. You don't need to be asked. You don't need to be paid. You just do. Be like a Boy Scout. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. You just do it. You know. That's how I was raised, though. You don't
yeah.
have to. You don't need how do you say the word? You don't need to be thanked. You don't need to get paid. You just do it just to do it.
Do it because it's the right thing to do. Now, when it
Yeah.
comes to dating, would you date somebody no matter what country they came from?
Yeah.
If you lucky?
Yeah.
Well,
I
well,
dated. I've been with black women. I've been with other races. I don't care what they look like. I mean, I mean, I just don't like overweight people because I don't like to bump bellies.
yeah, you need a mattress that can handle
Yeah,
two
but
large
but but
people.
see, my kids' moms like petite or athletic women. I mean, that's just how I am. I mean, but yeah.
A
Good
lotto,
morning, good
yeah.
afternoon, good evening. Welcome everybody to the bullpen. Thank you all for coming out and joining us here on this Saturday, almost afternoon.
My advice, Lotto, on that is just, even if it takes 10 years, I dated hundreds of people, and I dated people all over the world,
I've
including
been with. I
Ghana and
haven't
Kenya.
dated, but I've
Oh
been
no, I
with.
have. I've been with too, and till I settled on April, I didn't settle on her. I mean, she was such a marvelous person in every which way that she was so different that I couldn't avoid it. And then we just had a chemistry that was like magic. But it took a long time. And I continued dating long after I met her because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But then when I finally was sure, I said, okay, I'm going to plunge in for the rest of my life. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. Like I said, lately I've been working 14, 13, 14, 15 hours a day for my family. Had blowout months here, but I'm doing it for them so they can all immigrate and give them a certain life that, for their future. But I don't, it's worth it. Totally worth it. I don't miss the Playboy lifestyle. I mean, it was fun. It was. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun all over the world, everywhere I went, from the tip of Africa to Russia, you name it. I've been everywhere. I loved every second of it. But I love what I have now much more than I did when I was still single and playing the field.
Kevin likes any warm hole. Yeah, but as long as there's no pecker in front of the warm hole.
What's up, spiritual prepper? Let's see what else we got there. Richard Lee, hi. Kenshi
Hey, Richard.
Philippines, hello.
Hey,
Gunner, is that
did you
the
bring
same?
the trucker?
Sifu, oh, Pennsylvania trucker, he's here. Man,
Yeah, Pennsylvania trucker is usually driving.
is King of Clowns here? If you're out there, Lucy, hi. Let's see, Photogenic. I will be driving a truck shortly, and we are very thankful for the job of truck drivers for both Black Dave and Pennsylvania Trucker. Tell you what, man, one little disruption in that business, people would be crying faster than anything you can imagine. If we bought it, they brought it. Remember that. Truckers are the real heroes of America, along with police, firemen, military, so many people who serve every day in an unsung role.
Railroad engineers.
Absolutely. Crab boat people, miners.
I've done those jobs.
I know, that's why I mentioned it, goofball. Don't think I remember that. Oh, let's see. You too, spiritual prepper. But yeah, so you guys, look, the only advice I can give you as a married guy is just take the time, date people. Go out and date people locally and abroad. And don't be in a hurry. Don't compromise. There's other fish in the ocean. Take your time. Don't be like desperate. Sometimes you get older, you get a little desperate, but you got to be patient. You got to wait for the right person who fits you like hand in glove.
Smash that like button, you guys. Only got nine like buttons. We got 16 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out.
It's because I'm here. They don't like me.
Oh,
I don't fit the mold. I don't fit the
okay.
mold. I'm LDR, LDR. I'm in an LDR.
12 people watching. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. If you want, you can hit that super chat button. That'd be nice. But then I could be a good e-beggar.
And I am I'm pledging right now when Nico decides to come to the Philippines, I'm going to pledge about $500 because
On me? Thank you, buddy.
No, wow, you've already been spent a lot more than that. But
Oh.
I'm going to give that to Nico because Nico is a great guy. And all these attacks on Nico is just bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I like Nico. Popeye's a good guy too. So you guys could screw with Popeye.
I love Popeye. Popeye's great. I mean, all the people that are out there saying shit about Nico all of a sudden, get a life, man. I will definitely meet him and I'll definitely pledge to him because I think that those are the people we should give a little assist to, people who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, serving our country.
Nico's
Both Popeye
Nika?
and Nico.
But Nico or Nika? Oh, Nico. Yeah, Nico. Richard Lee said.
What's going on, Ken?
City bottled it. Hey. Not sure what that means. Let's see. Nico's the bomb. Nico, if you're out there, come on up, buddy.
I just texted Nico earlier. I told him that you were here and I'm live. I didn't get no response.
I might get blowback for being on Nico's side, but I'm standing up for Nico.
Yeah.
Just like I stood
Before
up for
I head
you.
out, do you like a shot on the right?
But I like Popeye too. I'm pledging allegiances, Bolo,
I like
young
I like
people,
it.
the people who get attacked for nothing, the people who are maligned, who are viciously attacked for absolutely nothing. Nico has done nothing wrong. He's a great guy, and he's going to end up with the right woman, probably Lynn and Canadian. If I was single, I would date Lynn in a heartbeat myself. She's really top shelf. These other clowns can't get a woman like that. So I'm gonna Popeye and me both are pushing him for her. We'll see what happens. He is Bubba. He's a great guy. And for some reason, they decided they're going to go after him. Out of the blue, he's been attack on Nico time. But I'm going to go out on public and say, with each and every new attack, I'm going to add another $100 to the pot. I'd love to see him show up. I'd love to see him try to make it with Lynn, also known as Bratty's Vlog down in Canadian. You know who she is, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
You'd go for her in 2 seconds if Nico wasn't already going for her. She's
Sure.
really, really phenomenal. And if you're out there, Bratty, I'm going to come down and visit you. April and I both are going to go down there. When I get back to the Philippines, we're going to go down there and visit you and grease the skids a little bit on Nico's behalf. Take care, Big Kevin. Okay, Black Dave, thanks for coming. I like Black Dave. He's a cool dude. Philip Janik had a button. Philip, why aren't you coming up on the panel? I feel like, personal, like holding it against you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off pretty soon, maybe another 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna have another show tonight.
Okay.
So my 8 o'clock, it's 11:20 right now. So another 10 more minutes. 11:30, I'm gonna get off.
Okay. Let's see.
Then it'd be like 2 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna have another show tonight.
I'm gonna have trouble keeping the women off me. I dated. Well, that's for sure, Lotto. It's easy to get a girl there. You still charge. Okay, Philip, you do a live stream. I'll come on your panel too. Or at least comment. Yeah, I mean, Lotto, it's so easy to get girls. That's why, look, I don't want to be a dick, right? But all these guys that are doing these LDRs, putting all their eggs in one basket, they're stupid as fuck. I mean, you do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. People want to be in an LDR for 25 years. It's up to them. I don't give a shit. But for me, why would you want to do that when you can go there and meet 25 women in a trip? And then you can find out who is the best chemistry for you. You can find out which one's best in bed, and you can find out which one fits you. And then from there, then you can plan your next trip. This idea that you're gonna meet somebody online first and then you're gonna go there in a committed relationship when you have like a
and blow
fucking
all your money.
army of bitches that will throw themselves at you. I mean, I don't get it, but I mean, they think I'm immoral. It's not Christian, and I hear everything, but sorry, but it's just stupid as fuck. If you are a typical man and you can go to a place where people are going to make that effort with you to be committed to one person before you even meet them, I couldn't do it. Sorry, I've seen too much to ever go down that little rabbit hole. But if that's what somebody wants to do, more power to them.
Mark said
Yeah.
I met some people online. The family's great.
Well, Janet, get yourself charged up and do a live stream yourself, buddy. Black Dave and Pennsylvania Trucker are giving that trucker lingo to each other. Breaker, breaker, 1-9. I got a jackknife big rig on the I-5 northbound. Come on back. Yeah, no internet dating. I mean, come on. You know, you can use the internet to line up the people you're going to go meet, you know? But have one or two a day. Meet one in the morning, meet one in the afternoon or evening. Because it might not fit. It might not be the right person for you. I also think I'm going to put out a plug for Nico. Nico's been down in Colombia. And those Colombian girls are hotter than hell, man.
Yeah.
And I think some people are just jealous that he's getting some Colombian pussy and they're not. It's my opinion.
I
They're hot, dude.
think
Come on.
anybody's gonna get jealous.
Let's be real here. I mean, I love Filipinas, of course, and I love Asian women, but you're not going to get any hotter women than Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, all that area. They're smoking hot, man. You know, I'm going to be doing South America probably in the second half of 2023, so I might be taking a whirlwind tour starting in Colombia and working my way all the way down to Buenos Aires. What do you think about that, Big Ken? Maybe I'll make it to Brazil. See Shirley Rodriguez.
Hey, knock yourself out, buddy.
Yeah.
Go see the lunatic.
Did Shirley ever give you a cameo, dude? Did she ever like script for you?
Oh no, she's old too.
No cam shows for Big Ken. Okay.
I think it only showed her head.
You want to go to Israel and pick up some? I'll tell you what, Pennsylvania Trucker, I am not joking you. There are some of the hottest chicks I've ever seen in my life. And liberal and fucking horny in Israel. There's a
Really?
here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. And they're famous for blowjobs and for other things. So if you ever get a chance, Pennsylvania Trucker, I'm telling you, you would be shocked if you went to Israel. I think you'd be shocked if you came here to Abu Dhabi. There's a lot of hot little local beasts here too.
Is it easy to get into the country?
If you're an American, yeah. The only country that's not easy to get into if you're an American would be, well, Vietnam. You have to get a visa up front. Most countries, if you're an American, you just go right in. It's no big deal. I've been to almost 100 countries now, about 93, I think. Vietnam is one of the few, and then Saudi Arabia, you used to have to get an invitation. Now you can get an e-visa online like they do in Vietnam. It's easy. You just have to get insurance. There's a bunch of bullshit with it, but most countries you just go, you know, strolling right in, and you would be amazed how many hot little horny beasts there are. If you go back and look at some of my videos, when I was in Eilat is a southern border town. It's a vacation town in Israel. It was wall to wall hot chicks.
Now, are
No,
they just hot for U.S. or they are just hot for everybody?
they like big dicks, dude. I can pretend to be a liberal. You don't need to pretend to be a liberal in Israel, because if that statement is somehow connected, yeah, one more and then that's it. If if that statement's connected to the New York Jewish community, which is super liberal, it's not how it is in Israel. They're perplexed actually why American Jews are so damn liberal when they're not. Best time to pick them up? Wow, that's tough. I would have to say Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is a pretty partied out. And there's a lot of other races there. I met a couple Filipinos yesterday. I met somebody from Sri Lanka, a bunch of Japanese bitches, and you know, I just walk around. I mean, I walk for 2 or 3 hours, and I'll sit down and talk to them. Of course, I'm married now, so I don't do anything. But before I was married, I used to do things everywhere. I was promiscuous. But once you get married, I just recently got married. I haven't been married very long. It's been about a year. Thank you. Do I put that on the room or do I pay with the card?
If you have any deposit, you can pay by now.
Room?
Yeah. You have any deposit in the transaction?
I don't remember.
Like the credit card?
I'll just do the card. But you guys would be shocked. You don't have to just go to Thailand or Philippines. There's a
Just be
fascination with
yourself
Americans.
and go anywhere.
Absolutely. You can go to Kenya on safari, Ghana. You can go, Egypt.
Norway.
Egypt was so many horny bitches, and Israel. Most of the Arab world too is filled with girls that are looking for one night stands and horny. You wouldn't think that it would be that way, but it is.
Hmm. Oh, Biggie, I think Biggie maybe just slipped. Depends on how much charisma you have. You know, if you have any charisma, you could go to Hawaii, Florida, California. If you look halfway good, dressed nice, clean clothes, shave, you look halfway presentable. Oh, there he is.
I don't know what I did.
You must have slipped off your chair.
Someone said Biggie the stud. No, it's not about being a stud, you guys. It's about being willing. It's about Bola Young. It's about being willing. You just gotta do it. It's not. I'm just like everybody else. I've been with uh, hundreds and hundreds of people, but it's because I was willing to try. if you get out of the, the basement, you'd be amazed. You just got to have a little confidence. When you get into your 40s and 50s, you start to lose your confidence. And so you got to get the confidence back. And then you get out there and do it. And you feel like, oh, wow, I feel alive again. I'm out dating again. I think even dating in the U.S., you just got to get out and do it. I dated tons of people in the U.S. when I lived there. So you just got to get out and do it. I remember when I first started dating again in my late 30s, I thought, oh, I'm old, nobody will want me, blah, 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 blah. And I was shocked that they did. Don't
Can
be
you see
shy.
me okay?
Yeah. What's up, Janik? Oh, yes, Pennsylvania Trucker. April and I have an incredibly open relationship. We talk about everything. She has been with me all along, even when I was still dating other people. She herself um, had lots of wild and crazy experiences. So, it's interesting. She went out and met people. Like she met Ricky Drama. Her and Ricky Drama got along very well. Her and Jay got along really well. April gets along with lots of different types of people. She had no issues with them whatsoever. She's a very funny, outgoing person, very likable. I never stopped her from socializing with Ricky Drama, Jay, and all the other guys that I've known over the years. Any guy I knew that came, her and April hung out and were best friends before you know it. If Nico does come, I'll be happy to go down there with him to Comedian. We'll all hang out. Lynn, Nico, myself, April. Who knows? Maybe Lynn and April will have a girl-to-girl experience and we can watch. I saw that movie, How Big E Got His Groove Back. Well, it's true, Bolo, because that's the biggest thing. You lack confidence. Like you look at Kevin right now. He's been out of the game for 7 years. He didn't lack confidence 7.5 years ago. He had 2 bitches that he was juggling. But then all of a sudden he's back in Kentucky and now his confidence went bye-bye. Once his confidence
No. I
comes
still
back.
got the confidence.
Yeah, but it affects you, right? I mean, it's not the same. You were in the game. And so once you get back in the game, you feel alive again. So he felt totally alive until he was in his early
I feel
50s.
alive. Once I get back there, I'm gonna feel more alive. But I
Yeah,
feel alive now.
yeah, you do. But I mean, it's different than when you were there banging bitches right and left. Because you feel like you've been put on, that's just what happens to any of us. You feel like you feel
Right
like,
now, I'm just on standby. But like I said, I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm off my meds, feeling great.
no, you're doing awesome. I'm just saying that when you're in the middle of it, it feels like you're on the shelf, like you're not your old self again. And once you get that back, the confidence will come back very, very quickly. A lot of guys don't have confidence. Kentucky's a
Yeah,
great state,
Kentucky's a
man.
great
Oh,
state.
I went to Kentucky back in 2002 or 3. I forgot when it was. I had so much equity in my house in California. I went back there to look at a big property. I was going to live there. I was really impressed with some places outside of Louisville. But then I changed my mind and I stayed. But people in California, a lot of them wanted to move because they had all this equity. My house had more than tripled in value in 3 years.
Yeah,
But
Timmy, I'm in Madisonville, Kentucky. 45 minutes out of Evansville, and I live An hour and 40 minutes out of Nashville. So it's like this. It's just right out of real close to both states.
It's beautiful land. I mean, it's a beautiful place, period. But
Yep.
the problem, one of the reasons I didn't move when that happened, because my house had gone from bought it for 190,000 back in the 90s, and it went up to 710,000 almost overnight. And you could go to Kentucky back in that time, and for $200,000 or $300,000, you could buy this. There was one place that looked in Kentucky that had 1,000 acres for under, with a big, huge house and a barn and everything, for under 300,000 back then. And
Hmm.
but then you looked at the wages. Once I calculated it all out, it didn't make sense financially, so I ended up staying.
Yeah.
But I loved it back there. Totally loved it.
My aunt got a huge house, 5 acres of land on a big on a good sized lake, on a kind of like a gated community, and it's beautiful place, but beautiful place.
It is. Your aunt's place is very, very nice.
But I can't wait to leave. People,
Can't wait.
you guys say you would love to stay here, live here, but I can't wait to go.
But you want to go because of females.
Yeah.
Pussy. I mean, if there was no, if you were not sexual anymore, you wouldn't go back to the Philippines, probably.
Well, I'll go to Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam,
I hope you do
anywhere.
that. Last time I was on your show, I talked to you about that. Before you go to the Philippines, when you get it all back, you should take some tune-up trips. Like you should go to Panama, you should go to Colombia, Mexico, just to tune up before you make your re-entry back to Philippines. Go to Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam. Go to all those places before you finally settle down. And then, if you still want to be in the Philippines, then go for it. But I think in your situation, you're going to find that Vietnam is 30-40% cheaper. Just
Yeah,
worth it.
Phil was saying that it's pretty cheap there.
Philip Janik will never end up in the Philippines. He's not. I can tell you that right now. I know from my own travels that Philippines is by far the most expensive in the region. If you're on a fixed budget, like he's on his military pension or whatever, Social Security, you want to maximize where you maximize the dollars. Philippines is a ripoff, but I mean, I live in a great place, but it's expensive, dude. Fucking expensive. You got to go where you can afford it. So I think you should go back to the Philippines. I want you to go. I want you to get cleared and be able to come and go as you please. But I think you should be really open-minded and try to go to explore it before you. And then you have the power. You say, "Hey, I've tried them all. This is where I feel the most comfortable," and then go where you feel the most comfortable. Like with Nico, I don't know if Nico would be comfortable living in the Philippines. He's a Colombia guy. That's where he's comfortable. Same with Lost the Nomad. They can go there, but it's not their preference. Are you going? Are you going? What the fuck does that say? Are you going to assist Kevin with? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I've already spent a tremendous amount of money on Kevin, Timmy, behind the scenes, trying to help him clear his legal troubles up. We don't talk about it much because we don't want
Well, you
to.
already did a while ago.
Well, I wanted people to know that I backed you up, but Kevin has people that back him up. Big John Balut, Trucker, Richard Lee. He has some really long-term friends who back him up. Been pretty damn good to him. But I say it more than anything because I want people to know that I don't want people to have any ambiguity of where I stand. I back up Kevin. I'm friends with Kevin for a long time. And I back up Nico and Popeye. And if they want to attack me for that, go ahead. I'm the president of Team Nico. I don't want anyone to have any doubt of where I stand. There's no fence jumping. I back up Kevin. I back up Nico. Who else do I back up? Philip Janik. It's a few people, but that's it. If you don't like it, sue me. But, I can say, like with Kevin's case, Kevin's friends have all stood by him for a long time. Roberto's another one. Other idiots, they can't keep a friend for more than a week or a month. And they're stabbing each other. Kevin doesn't have his friends stabbing him in the back. Neither does Nico. The true friends of him, Cebu Bossman, Kevin, myself, Popeye, they're not stabbing Nico in the back. Why would they? What happened to WTF? I think he's gone dark. The truth is, look, WTF, I get along with WTF fine. It's all about Aloe. If Aloe's not in the mix, then there's nothing. If Aloe's there, then the Riff Raff radio types, they can do great. But without Aloe, no one's going to watch. I miss Aloe. I like Aloe. I think he's a good man. And I like Roberto. But without Aloe's presence, none of those type of channels, those hate channels, can survive.
Can float. They all float.
And everyone freaks out about Aloe's comments, but in reality, if you talk to him privately, which I have, he's totally the opposite. He does stuff for entertainment. He's a very smart guy. He's a very considerate guy. He's the opposite of what people think. Remember Fazio and Aloe were supposed to go vlogging the Cebu countryside? I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, but Fazio, he had high hopes.
Well, that alliance was never going to work. Come on. There's just no way Aloe's going to go along with his point of view on everything.
Yeah.
I told Jack Thompson that the other day. I have nothing against Fazio. I disagree with him on literally everything. There's nothing I agree with him on. But I have nothing against him. I'm not going to, I have nothing to fight him on. But come on.
Yeah, that's a good way to pick up college girls. Go to the coffee shop, donut shop, coffee cup, over by the college gate.
Well, Charles, he thought he was going to go vlogging with them. They were going to be best of friends. And
Besties.
they were using each other because of the Ricky Drama courtroom thing. Once that was over, there was nothing there. Aloe doesn't believe the earth is flat. He doesn't believe in the secrets of the dollar bill and all the rest of it. So if people, there's 4 people in the world who believe that, if that makes them happy, then so be it. But I don't agree with anything Fazio says. But I'm not fighting him. I'm not against him. But you know, I hope it works out with him and Daisy May. I mean, I want him to be happy. I do.
Yeah.
Don't you? I mean, seriously, I hope it works out. But I don't think about this stuff, man. I mean, do you ever think about this shit? Like once the camera's off?
Oh, yeah. I told you guys, moment the camera's off, all the lights, I turn off all the lights. You know, I goes lights, camera, action, and then afterwards, I just turn off all the lights.
For me,
So
I'd rather binge watch Breaking Bad or
yeah.
Better Call Saul or something than to watch Groundhog Day for the 900th time, which is what YouTube is, I have to say. So before you get off, I want to say the secrets of the dollar bill. Well, the secret is there are no secrets. The biggest secret is most people on YouTube don't have any dollar bills. That's why. But let me just say, I want to say one last time. So I am going to be staying behind Kevin's side, even if he's attacked right and left by Ricky. Same thing with Nico. Same thing with Philip Janik and Black Dave. I like Black Dave a lot. And Go-Go Bobo's sister and Richard. All the people. Charles, everybody. I mean, I'm going to stick by the people that, you know, that I like. Whether it's popular or not.
Hulk TV, give a thumbs up.
I don't see it, Hulk TV.
No, but no, he's not blocked.
But he might have blocked me or something. I never see him.
Oh.
He is real, Philip.
He's always been busy.
I've talked to him before. But I'm also pro Philip Janik. I like Philip Janik. Even when people were against him, he knows that. I got blocked for standing up for him. I like Philip Spiritual Prepper. So many. He can't give the link right.
Button, you guys. We're going to be leaving pretty soon.
That's right. He can't do it, Prepper, because he's leaving.
Philip, you're going to have a show?
Yeah, Philip, get up and have a show.
I thought he was going to get a show ready.
Come on, Philip. Wow, that was good. This is my 5-star hotel.
How many people are in the restaurant? I mean, in the bar, the nightclub.
There's a few people, but you have to realize this is the low time of the year, November. So by next month, midway next month, it'll be jam packed, and November is always the best time to travel to the Philippines as well, because the tickets are really cheap.
So are the prices high right there?
For a 5-star, this is the Sofitel. You know the Sofitel? Have you ever stayed at the Sofitel?
No.
Sofitel, it's one of the best hotels in Manila and in Egypt. It's all over the world. Sofitel, it's about, I mean, it's really cheap. It's only about $200 a night, $250 a night.
Oh, that's all? Heck.
It sounds high, but I mean, I was paying in Tel Aviv, it's like, fuck it. Oh no, in downtown Amsterdam, it's 400 a night, dude. This is a much nicer hotel. I was in, if my last time I did a live stream, I think I was in the Marriott Hotel in Amsterdam. That's $415 a night, and this is about 190, maybe 200 something, and a much nicer hotel than the Marriott. So yeah, it just depends on where you're gonna stay.
Fazio is right about some of the stuff he talks about on the U.S. dollar. Wow.
Like what?
Okay.
I don't think so, Prepper.
Yeah.
But even if it's true, okay, let's just say it's true. Okay, there was some stuff on the dollar. What difference does it make?
How
Now,
is that going to change my life?
I remember, Prepper, you said that the BRICS were going to go against the U.S. dollar. They were doing boot camp in Australia for 3 weeks. That was
Where is
June.
the link? Where's my super chat?
Where did doomsday happen, Prepper, my man? My good man. I like
Give me $5 and I'll give you a link.
He's a little overly enthusiastic. Hi. Did I pay already?
No.
I'll just pay right now. Did I pay? I did pay already?
I thought you was gonna pay from your on your room.
You don't want that? Look at her over there. Oh, here we go. Here's the bill. There what? Yeah, 18,000.
Is your friend?
Yeah, he's the host.
Hello.
¿Cómo
Where are you
está?
from, sir?
I'm from India.
Got an Indian, and we've got
Myanmar.
Myanmar. Kind of look Filipino, though, huh?
295. Wait. No. No.
Awesome.
Is that live?
It's live.
Yeah.
This is a very famous show from the United States, and
USD or AD?
USD, please. And I was showing them all how beautiful everybody here is in Abu Dhabi. Both of you, particularly.
Did the copy? Okay.
I have to save it.
Richard says that they look Filipino.
They do a little bit. Thank you very much, sir.
Have a great evening.
You too. Okay, maybe we'll be back tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, Kevin, she's as cute as a button, isn't she? Let's show you a little 5-star. I don't say I'm in a 5-star and then I go to 1-star after the camera's off, like some dipshits do.
Come on, hey, moo, moo, moo.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Richie Bawong is in the house. Yeah, Prepper. We love you, Prepper, but the doomsday stuff hasn't happened, has it? Hang with me, Kevin, buddy.
Yep.
Almost there. Can you
4
still hear me?
minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4 minutes. TikTok.
Damn, that beer was good. That is some good shit, man.
I wish you wouldn't use profanity on my channel, because this is a good, wholesome channel. Damn
Damn it. I'm
it.
so
I'm gonna let that slide because I know you don't know any better because you're a
I
heathen.
don't. I am. I'm a sinner.
You probably take a shower with your clothes on so you can wash it at the same time.
He's my 5-star FFO lifestyle. They've even got a bidet. What do you think, Big Cat?
No, well, you do wash your clothes. Take a poo poo and wash your clothes take a shower in the same place, huh?
Hey, they offer it. What can I say? It's not like I requested it. So that's my room there, you guys. There's the ocean right out there. Abu Dhabi says hi to Rich Boang. Oh, tennis is right there. Ooh. You know, I really do miss playing tennis. I gotta tell you. I love tennis. All right, let me see what the comments said before you hang up.
Rich
Jack
saying
Thompson.
lifestyle biggie.
Uh-huh. I have lived, everything's 5-star. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to like lie to you guys and say, "Oh, I'm living in a 1-star, so I can," No, every place is a 5-star. But here's the thing: I got to be honest. I'm not paying. It's not coming out of my pocket. Oops. The hell?
Well,
How do you
whose
turn this
pocket
thing
is it
on?
coming out of then?
Well, it's all business. It's
Oh,
business. It's all part of the deal, dude. If you're doing business meetings all over the world, you're in Israel one day, you're in Abu Dhabi, and you think if you're going to go to a motel, that's going to be good for business? People come to the meetings at the hotels. It's a part of an image. You wear suits, it's just part of an image. Doesn't mean you're better than anyone. It just means that's the job. Oh, it's here. Okay. Hold on,
Hey,
Prepper. Be right
hey,
back,
big,
Prepper.
hey, big
Hold on,
Kev,
Prepper.
how
One
you
second.
going?
Go, Prepper.
hey
I'll
man,
be
how you
right back.
doing?
Hey, Big E, how you
Well,
going, Big E?
welcome back to the bullpen.
Yeah, yeah, it's good to be here.
So, what time is it in New Zealand?
I'm in Australia, in Brisbane.
Oh,
It's about four o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m.
well, damn, you're up early.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the all organic market. It opens at about 5:30 in about an hour and a half.
All right.
It's on Sunday, so trying to eat healthier over the last five years as you get a bit older, like trying to eat some of the organic vegetables. And I just got into steaming recently. Big Kev, I'm starting to steam the vegetables, and
Okay.
because when you boil them, when you boil the vegetables, I do not know how true this is, but I've heard a few different sources say that when you boil the vegetables, you kill about half of the nutrition or vitamins. You keep about half, but you kill about half the vitamins. But when you steam, if you steam the vegetables, you only kill about 15%, and you keep 85% of the vitamins.
But
And
do you drink the juice after you steam it?
yeah, I make it into gravy. You have all your flavors there. Your curry powder, like Japanese curry or Indian curry or gravy or tomato or chili flavor, whatever you want, like a tomato chili sauce. You have that ready with your stock cubes. You know, beef stock cubes or vegetable or soya sauce or mushroom sauce. You have that ready on the bench top. When your vegetables are steamed, you lift the steamer off with the, it's got a glass lid on. You get one of them ones, the stainless steel. You put it over on your kitchen sink top, and then you use that water in there straight away. You've got your flavors there. You put your flavoring in there, a bit of gravy mix or curry powder. You can have coconut milk, some Indian curry, put a bit of Indian curry paste in, and you just stir it up, and you use it for sauce, and then you pour it all back on top of your vegetables. It's excellent.
Sounds
But
good.
I've never done that before. I always thought that steaming was boring, because there's no flavor. I'd make
Yeah.
up a stew in the pot.
Blah.
Yeah, but now I've been doing that every single time. You have some sort of flavoring there, gravy powder or Indian curry powder, Japanese curry cubes, whatever you want. Have them there ready to go on the bench top. And as soon as you take the vegetables off when they're done, you throw that stuff into the water and mix it up, and you get a beautiful tasting gravy. And they reckon there's supposed to be some minerals or something that might have leached out of the vegetables, in the water. So you're getting that, and you put it back on your veggies, and it tastes really beautiful.
How many times a day do you eat?
Just whatever. I've been eating a plant-based diet, like trying to eat a whole food plant-based diet for about
Do you eat 3 times a day, 4 times a day?
maybe 3 or
Oh,
sometimes more, maybe. I don't know, about just 3 generally. You have your 3 meals, but I've been eating a plant-based diet for the last 4 years, like no meat. I've been trying to avoid meat.
like a vegetarian diet.
Not even cheese. No cheese. No milk. Nothing. No animal stuff. I've eaten all that all my life. I've eaten tons of burgers, tons of bacon, tons of milkshakes, and
You eat
tons.
eggs?
Hey, what's that?
You
No,
eat
no, no,
eggs?
no, nothing. At the moment, I'm just going over fully whole. But you got to try and eat whole food, which means try to keep away from sugar or oil, even cooking oil. Get yourself some non-stick pots. Get some good quality non-stick pots, ones that aren't bad lining. They've got a non-toxic lining. The non-stick ones are made of stone lining or whatever. And get some of them. You don't need oil. You can just chuck your onions straight in there with a little bit of water. Put a little bit of water in there, or a bit of soy sauce if you want to. But you can just use water. That'll lubricate your vegetables in the bottom of your pot. And just get yourself some good quality non-stick pots. And because oil is fattening, too much oil, it's all calories. It comes out of the olives or out of the vegetables. The olive oil or vegetable oil, and it's got a lot of calories. And you're not eating the olives. You're squashing the olives, and you're throwing the olives away, and you're just taking in the pure oil. So you're taking in a lot more calories with oil, or sugar or whatever. So I'm not against eating meat, but the amount of meat that we've eaten over the years, I've heard that it's one of the big contributors that blocks your arteries up, your veins, your veins in your body. That's all the animal products, cheese, milk, full cream milk, and the big strips of fat on the bacon. That's one I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard it's one of the main contributors that blocks your arteries up, leading to heart attack or stroke. And one of the first warning signs in a man, is a man's penis. They won't get their erections as strong as they used to be. If a man's penis is not getting his erections as strong as they used to be, standing up as strong, that's a warning sign saying that the veins in your body, throughout your whole body, all your veins are slowly getting thinner and thinner, blocked up with if it is caused by the animal products. But that they said that's the canary in the coal mine, the man's erections. And it can be reversed. One of the ways that I know that I've heard from multiple doctors, different plant-based doctors, which most of your mainstream doctors in the hospitals won't probably tell you this, but going over to a 100% whole food plant-based diet. So keeping away from processed. You can get vegan food that's processed, like tons of oil, everything's cooked in oil, tons of sugar or whatever. Soft drinks are all processed. You know, the more you can keep away from that,
I
the
don't
better you'll
drink
be.
soft drinks no more.
Oil is bad too. Get yourself some non-stick. Too much oil. There are some good things in some olive oils, they reckon, Kev, but too much
I
oil.
use coconut oil.
Yeah, well, in moderation. If you drink 2 litres a day of that, you know, coconut cream, 2 litres a day, maybe it'll start to make a person a bit fat as well. Maybe, you know, I'm not saying you'd have that much, but I'm just trying to make an example. If you have too much stuff, it's probably not good for you. You know what I mean? Like too much oil. But if a person, I noticed my erections weren't as strong, but over 3 years, over about 2 years, I stopped eating all animal products, and then noticed they started coming back stronger, and it was more standing up like a diving board, you know, like a diving board twanging like that. Whereas before it wouldn't do that, and that was, you know, they said that's caused by eating too much of these animal products. But if a person is already starting to notice that their erections are not getting very strong anymore, and one thing I'll just quickly say, I'm not a doctor on this YouTube. You got to be careful. I'm not a doctor, and this is go and seek your own medical advice. I'm just sharing some information, you know, that I've heard. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you information I've heard from other people who are doctors, actual real life doctors in America. But like saying, the mainstream doctors in most of the hospitals will not go along with most of this information I'm telling you. They'll tell you to keep eating meat and, you know, dairy, tons of dairy and meat and bacon, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, I noticed my erections started coming back a lot stronger over them couple of years. So to me, it proved to me what these doctors were saying, these American doctors, is true.
I woke up like a buffalo. So I quit drinking soda pop, and I quit eating a whole bunch of different kinds of foods. But yeah, a lot of sugars I quit eating and everything. So I think
Yeah,
you got to change your diet quite a bit. But some of that stuff you're saying is correct. But yeah,
I've experienced it, and it's worked for me. I've literally seen the changes in me that
yeah,
I've noticed it. And so what these doctors said in these videos I watched over the last 3 or 4 years, it's definitely been, you know, true for me. It happened. It literally happened. I saw it happen. My erections got stronger again. They weren't weak like they used to be. And they said that's a warning sign. That means my veins over them couple of years were starting to clear out all that stuff that was blocking the veins. Because the veins
yeah,
that go into a man's penis, the veins need the blood to go in there to pump it up for an erection. And that can be why men's erections are starting to get weaker if they're in their 40s or 50s or 60s. That's a warning sign that all the veins in your body, not just in the penis, in your whole body, your circulatory system, your veins are starting to be blocked up by something. And what I got told it was by is all the animal products. That's the main thing that does it. It's the main thing that lines the walls and blocks them up. But it can be reversed by going over to a 100% plant-based diet. And I noticed by doing it, my erections started coming back. I could get an erection, but it wasn't as strong, like standing up, like horizontal, like a diving board, you know, but they come back a lot stronger now over them 3 years, way more stronger, standing out, you know, twanging like a diving board. So that proved to me what they said is true, you know, and I got no reason to tell you that other than just that's what happened to me to help you
this
guys
helps
and look
you
at it.
too.
Yeah, but don't expect your doctors in the normal standard
Apple
hospitals to tell you this.
vinegar, very good for you.
Hey,
Just morning time, night time. Just get one of
yeah,
these.
Oh yeah, and one thing else with that, Michael Fazio, I was on his show. I typed the question in once. He said you can type a question in, so I typed this question in, and I said, "Oh, I can't remember exactly how I worded it. I just said, how did you get started on your journey to learn about the United
Madness.
States? No, to learn your journey about the United States $1 bill." I asked him. I said, "How did you learn about this $1 bill? The information he learned." And he went on for about, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe, or 20 minutes. I can't remember exactly how long, but he went into a lot of details about when he was a young teenager. He had a friend in New York City. They're in this basement, and he said to him, "There's something magic about that dollar." This friend said to him, a mate of his or something. I'm only telling you roughly how I remember it, because he's hidden the video. The video, in my opinion, would make Michael Fazio look a lot saner. He'd look a lot more saner if he put that little video out. It's a 2-hour video, but he should just edit it, get rid of that. Just put it where I asked the question. He doesn't have to have my name there. Just put it as someone asked the question, and then get him to explain his journey, how he found out all this information. He actually come across some sort of an
He got it for somebody else.
No, not all of it. He did a lot of study, and it's really interesting. If you heard his answer to what the question I asked him, you'd think a lot more saner of him. You wouldn't think he's crazy. He went into a lot of details about what he went through to learn that information. But he's got the video, but it's not on his site. Must have put it.
You got to finish up. We're going late.
All right. I'll get. All right. You have a good day, but I'm not joking. You listen to that. He's hidden the video must be behind his PayPal or whatever you call it. You know, you got to pay Patreon or something. But he should have put it out there. It'd make him look a lot saner and more believable about the $1 bill. It was really in-depth information. Talked to some engineer. He talked to some bloke who was engineer draftsman. He met some Danish guy around the oceans of Southeast Asia and talked to him about it. And he said, yeah, definitely there's stuff written into the $1 bill, and the Freemasons have put their stuff in it. It's built into our government house in Australia. The actual all-seeing eye, the little eye at the top, the triangle with the 13 layers of stone, is built into the Australian government house in the architecture in Australia. No one showed me that. I looked at it and worked it out just by looking at it. It's built into there. 13 rows of grass lawn. There's 13 rows of bricks on the United States $1 bill. Get a magnifying glass or get your mobile phone, take a photo and blow it up and count the rows of bricks on the pyramid. There's 13 layers. And in the streets of Washington, they've got 13 layers up to a pointed pyramid up the top in the streets, and the same as the Australian government house. And when you say you're not really worried about it, that should say, hey, wait a minute. These countries secretly are being run by network societies, secret societies of the Freemasons, controlled by the Roman Catholic Jesuits. They're controlling the world. Most people don't know it. A group in the Vatican called Jesuits. Hey?
All right. Well, you ought to have a show talking about this.
Oh, I don't run no show, but thanks for letting me come on, Big
All right, buddy.
Big Kev. Thank you. Have an awesome night, Big Kev. Big E,
Right,
have an awesome night. Everyone in the audience, have a great week and a fantastic night. Eh? All of you, take care.
All right, buddy. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for letting me come on quickly. Take care.
All right, buddy. Oh. Oh, that was interesting. Well, please don't talk about your pecker, okay? Please. I don't want to hear about how you could cut glass with it.
How I ended up getting so many people.
People what? What?
There's a curiosity.
Looking in the peak hole.
People like to check it out, man.
Stop it. Nobody wants to look at the freak show.
You're so raw.
Next, you're gonna say Fat Soft Vlog wants to look at it. He's gonna call you up and say, "Hey, Remember me? Yamana, 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 yamana. So what? Tomorrow's Sunday. What is your big plan for tomorrow?
I finally have a day where I can just chill.
So you're gonna go call up, or did you already talk to your daughter? Say, hey, happy birthday and all. Well, I'm gonna go eat extra buffet. No, I can't though. These shots make me eat half a plate, so I'm not very hungry anymore. Cut back on my eating. So that's one of the pluses. It's like a big appetite suppressor. You still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to my thing there, but
Well, Biggie, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time that you spent with us. Thank you for your great input and that you shared with us.
my pleasure. All right, Philip Janik, you're next.
Yeah, yeah, Philip. If you want to have a show right now, now is your moment to have a show. Richard, thank you for coming by. Everybody, thank you guys for coming by. Black Dave, thank you guys. Uh, Gotta be careful about that. Apple cider vinegar. If I touch it wrong, I don't want to touch my eyes. It was that me. Yeah, Vegas belong. Thanks for coming by. All right, you guys have a good weekend. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store a little bit later. Finish picking up some more stuff. Yeah, have a good weekend. Thanks for coming by. Talk to you all later on. Try to have another show tonight. See what happens. Around 8:20, 8:30, I'll have another show. See what happens. Snowing outside. I'll go out, take a picture. Maybe I'll use that for my thumbnail. We'll see you at Big Kevin's next live stream or Honeycomb. Yeah, I'll be having another one tonight. All right, Philip, be safe, be happy, eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what life is gonna do or bring to you. So live life to the fullest, fullest. Be happy. Don't screw no other people over. If other people need help, don't be afraid to help your other your fellow man and just don't screw other people over. Just go out and have a good time with your life. Do unto others, you know. Give a big shout out to Balut John and his family. Peace. Talk to you all later on. And give a big shout out to Big E. Give a big shout out to Nico Experience. Popeye, you too. All right, hey, my buddy, Pennsylvania Trucker. Thank you for your support. Google Bobo sister. Thank you all for coming out. You all have a good weekend. Oh, be safe. Be happy. Be careful if you're driving. Boy, young. Yeah, pretty getting winter slowly coming. Never know what's going to happen out there. All right, you guys. Peace.